As now we'll see Jason Renteria take on number 17, Scott DelVecchio of Rutgers.
DelVecchio from South Plainfield, New Jersey, and for Nebraska, Jason Renteria, a freshman from Chicago, Illinois.
And Renteria, a quick move there to get his opponent reeling and get him down on the mat, and there's 2 points quickly for Nebraska.
DelVecchio is 12-2 on the season, and Renteria is 2-0 in duels on the season. And then DelVecchio is a two-time NCAA qualifier in 2015 and 2017.
Yeah, DelVecchio's put together a nice resume even this season when you look at his statistics. He's had a great year so far. He's one of the power leaders on the Scarlet Knights. And as we were saying before, the event, we were saying he's one of the guys we expect to step up, in addition to guys like Suriano.
There will be a stall warning on Renteria of Nebraska. And Renteria finished his high school career with a 144. Renteria finished his high school career with a record of 144-8.
And we were mentioning the resume that DelVecchio's put together as a redshirt senior, 75-36 overall. If he gets a win today, that'll be his 30th career dual match win. As he's 29-16 in this season, 12-2, 6-1. So good season so far for him.
DelVecchio backing out, and the ref is going to give it, and that's going to give a point. The ref gave a point to Renteria for that stalling call, as the earlier one. As
1 point, Renteria, stalling DelVecchio.
As there's some discrepancy in the points there, but the ref gives Renteria 1 point for a stalling call on DelVecchio.
Yeah, and this is big for Nebraska to try and get a few more points here and get this back within a one-match meet and try and get those 3 points to tie it up. And most of the advantage down the rest of the way probably is in favor of Nebraska. 3 ranked wrestlers for the Huskers and 2 remaining for the Scarlet Knights. And there's another win for the Huskers, Brett.
DelVecchio chooses the down position to begin period number 2.
As they enter period 2 here. They've been able to put together a string, as we saw back with the Grayson and Schultz matches. That was the first time we really saw them dominate a couple of periods.
As there's an escape awarded to DelVecchio here. stops the match for blood from Renteria here. And the unranked wrestler for the Huskers, Renteria, so far is winning against number 17, DelVecchio of Rutgers, as Renteria was able to get 2 takedowns in that first period. And he leads by a score of 5-3 in this match.
Yeah, and it sort of reminds me of the first match that Nebraska ended up winning, which was Eric Schultz and Kevin Mulligan. We saw it kind of go back and forth. We saw Schultz have a kind of a persistent lead throughout the match over Mulligan, and then eventually just kind of pull away, as you see here on our monitor. That was a really nice takedown by Renteria. He was able to get back into position to try and get a few more points.
And there is 25 seconds of red time in favor of Renteria here.
And Renteria in position here to try and get another win on the season. That would be only his 3rd win. He's only competed in 2 matches. As he gets, nearly had a big slam there. But it's another 2 points regardless. So as we see, you saw it on the screen there, a really nice move there by Renteria to try and get inside positioning. He was able to get his opponent up on his back and get 2 more points. And it's not out of the question that Renteria could get a major decision here, as he's got his opponent, Scott DelVecchio, reeling all the way back to the edge of the mat. So after the out of bounds, Renteria already allows a couple of points as DelVecchio is able to get a pair there for an escape.
You have Brett's mic muted.
We've seen it kind of throughout the day.
Are you hearing me tapping on it?
When these matches have been close like this, it's one wrestler does something to earn a few points, but then the opponent just is able to counter and get a few points back. And that's a lot of times how it goes in these wrestling matches when you see close-ranked opponents and close-record teams. Nebraska 5-3, Rutgers 4-3, Nebraska 18, Rutgers 16. So similar in a lot of categories. As Renteria chose the down position here, as he's now going to get to the outside, and he's able to get an escape. 2 more points, as it's now an 8-6 lead for Renteria in the closing seconds of the second period of the match.
Jessica, you heard anything?
At the end of the second period of that match, Nebraska still with the advantage, as Renteria's got an 8-6 lead on Scott DelVecchio. And entering period number 3, Nebraska trying to get this back to a one-match contest. And we'll see if maybe Renteria can get a few more points, as right there we see another point added on for an escape. DelVecchio had Renteria in his grasp, but now he's going to get turned around. And there's 2 more points for Renteria, but then an escape countered by DelVecchio, and now it's back to a 4-point contest at 11-7. And the tie-up here on the mat. DelVecchio able to get on top, and there's a takedown for 2 points, and it's now a contest of 11-9. down to about 10 seconds remaining here, or rather a minute remaining, 10 seconds of riding time, I should say, for Renteria. A minute remaining in the contest. Nebraska up 12-9. And Rutgers in the team score, they lead it by 6, 13-7. Renteria looking to try and play it a little conservative, maybe get a few points here to try and push this up to a major decision if possible. It would be tough. DelVecchio got underneath. Renteria wrapped him up. And now time going to run out. A stall. Fans want a stalling call. And now that's going to be 2 points for Renteria. So a really nice move is able to gain 2 points for Renteria. Actually, rather 1 point. My mistake on that. 14-9 going to be the score here in the match. And now DelVecchio gets the upper side, and a reversal for DelVecchio. That'll give him some points to make it 14-11. And DelVecchio on top, and the clock will ride out. Nebraska will win this match by a score of 14-11. That'll put the contest, the team score, at 13-10. Another win for Nebraska there. Jason Renteria improves to 3-0 on the year. Scott DelVecchio will fall to 12-3. He suffers his third loss, so the sophomore from Chicago will win his third of the season.